Folks, we have been talking a lot about Russia and many of the things that are going on with respect to Ukraine. And there are some very, very interesting developments that we have been discussing lately. And folks, it is getting crazier and crazier and crazier and crazier. If you want evidence of escalation, let me point this picture out to you because I do think it is sort of important in being able to discern what's actually happening. You are looking at Ukraine, and every single place where you see red, you are looking at attacks that have happened in Ukraine from Russia, and all of the little blue circles are all of the air raid sirens that have gone off in that area. Those numbers are getting bigger, and things are getting far more complicated. Now, it would appear to me, and I've said this before, that it would seem as though many people have very specific interests in wanting to see some kind of a world war breakout. Perhaps that might be an attempt to be able to gain the acceptance of a lot of voters who might not necessarily accept what is actually going on. Now, with all of that, it's interesting because I am looking at an article in dailymail.uk that says Russia says granting Ukraine membership of NATO will, ready for this, guarantee the beginning of World War III. Let's go over a few facts with this that's listed to us in this article. Number one, it's important to note that Russia, of course, in the past has warned that Ukrainian membership of NATO would start World War III. They've said that before. They're re-emphasizing it again, which means they mean business when they say what they're saying. Of course, Zelensky of Ukraine announced that he's going to be making a surprise bid for a fast-track membership into NATO. And that announcement, of course, as you remember, was made on September the 30th, right? Now, of course, Russia says that them doing that is going to be suicidal for the alliance and is going to guarantee escalation. And it is interesting because in 2008, NATO said they might consider Ukraine if it wasn't so corrupt and kind of left an open door. Now, what is even more interesting is currently NATO is conducting nuclear readiness exercises, which means I think they are functioning in an anticipatory manner for some sort of nuclear attack by Russia. Now, here's the thing that's really interesting about this. Russia continues to go unchecked. And what is even more unique about this is as unchecked as they continue to seem to be, there is this massive movement for provocation against Russia to cause Russia to act aggressively. Now, I think this has something to do with the United States' assets in Ukraine, namely the CIA. I think it has a lot to do with a lot of other things that are going on, particularly the fact that Russia is beginning to pit NATO against the United States of America, and the direction we are going is right to the place of Ezekiel chapter 38, folks. This is amazing stuff. We're watching the world theater being set up by God. Some interesting data points for you guys. God bless you.